Hi, fourth grade, and welcome back to Math Mr. G. Today we're going to continue our work with writing in standard word and expanded form. Today we're going to be focusing primarily on expanded form, as this is one of the more difficult ones that students have issue with. So let's get started right away with our objective, which is to read and write multi-digit whole numbers using base 10 numerals, number names, and expanded form. We're going to also later compare two multi-digit numbers based on meanings of the digits in each place value using greater than, equal to, and less than symbols to record the results of comparisons. So we're not working on that today. We're working more on the first half of this objective, which is reading and writing multi-digit whole numbers. So I have here a chart. Zoom in just a little bit, maybe not that much. There we go. Some of it is filled in every row, but we need to fill in the other columns for it. So let's look at our standard form. Now remember, standard form is just the normal way you'd write a number. Like, for instance, down here, 604,016 and 960,060. Word form is, of course, just writing it in word form, as in, you're writing it just like you'd hear it. You listen to yourself, you say it out loud, and then you write it in. Expanded form is you're writing the value of each one of those digits and their place values as an additive statement, as an addition statement. So let's look at how these come together with this first one. So the word form is 2,480. So 2,480. Now if I put this in expanded form, start over here, I have 2,000 plus 400 plus 80. And that's it, because there's nothing in the ones place. Oftentimes, this can be seen too in parentheses, but it doesn't necessarily always have to be. The next one, so expanded form, 20,000 plus 400 plus 80 plus 2. Now, I always like to go with standard form first, because that's the way we're most used to seeing numbers, and that's the way to really make sure that you're getting this correct, is to start with something you're most familiar with. So I'm going to put these into these place values. So I have a 2 in the 10,000s place, nothing in the thousands. I've got a 4 in the hundreds, an 8 in the tens, and a 2 in the ones. So 20,482. So I'm going to type this in just like I said it out loud. So 20,000. It's supposed to be a dash. There we go. 20,000. Not an underscore. Sorry about that. There we go. 1,482. Great. Okay, this one, 64,106. So I have 64,106. Now let's put that into a expanded form. So I have 60,000 plus 4,000 plus 100 plus 6. Notice that there's nothing for the tens place, so I'm not going to put a 0 in there. All right, this one they've given us a standard form. Actually, the next two they've given us a standard form right off the bat. So the number is 604,016. So I'm going to write that in. 604,016. And then, of course, putting that in our expanded form, we have 600,000 plus 4,000 plus 10 plus 6, like so. Now the same thing with this one. 960,060. So 960,060. Now let's put that in expanded form. 900,000 plus 60,000 plus 60. Great. Let's go down and see what else we need to work on for today. So we have to write this number in expanded form. Okay, so I'm going to take each one of these place values out, and I'm going to put them as their actual value. So for instance, the 6 in the 100,000s place is really worth 600,000. The 2 in the 10,000s place is really worth 20,000. The 8 in the thousands place is really worth 8,000. There's nothing in the hundreds place. I'm not going to put a 0. But I have a 6 in the tens place, which is, of course, really worth 60, and then a 5 in the ones place. So 600,000 plus 20,000 plus 8,000 plus 60 plus 5. That's an expanded form. You're expanding how the number is written, pulling everything out. Okay, let's go on down here. All right, let's do these as examples. So they actually give us the spaces that we need to put all these in. So the first value is 9,000. The second is 200. The third is 40. The fourth is 5. The first for this one is 1,000. The second is 200. And the last is 3. Again, notice that there's no 0 there for the tens place. It's a very, very common thing that people make mistakes on. You don't need to put a 0 there for the tens place. Just skip it and go on to the next value, place value that has a value or a digit inside of it. Okay, for this one, we have 7,000. We have 800. We have 80. And we have 9. Superb. Okay, as always, I look forward to seeing your work, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow.